Hello and welcome to the show. I am here doing some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. You guys seem to be really enjoying this game, so I'm going to go and buy another car from the auction house. Hoping, kind of, that we might not get quite as much of a rust bucket. We'll kind of see. I've got $51,000, so it's plenty of money to work with when we go to see what car we can have as our next project vehicle. So, our first car from this list, Royal GTR, so essentially the Mercedes SLS, looks in pretty damn good nick, really. Starts off at $31,000. I'm kind of tempted. To be fair, it kind of looks a little bit... there's still very much to do to it. I could probably get it. I think I should have enough money to buy it. It's, yeah, I mean, there's not... Nah, I'll let it go, and not that it would give me a huge amount of money to play with it, even if I was to buy it, as the price is quite rapidly going up. I wonder if you get cars in like 5-star condition come through here. I can't say I've the brief sort of look that I've had. We haven't seen any, but maybe, possibly. Now this next one is one that I'm quite interested in, actually. The M6. We have got kind of an estate car. I think I might go for this one. It's yeah, we'll see if we can get it. Again, it starts off like $7,000, so we can probably get this one. I don't know, maybe 15, 16,000, about the same, possibly about the same kind of money that we paid for the Reptilia. No, I want this car. Okay, I want to buy the M6. I think this is the turbocharged car. One of the very few that I've seen with a turbocharger. Is it the M6? I think this is the i4 turboed car. Oh, up to $20,000. Look, okay, 21. Oh no, 22. No, still. I want the turbocharged estate car. I just want the turbocharged estate car. No, please give me the turbocharged estate car. It's $26,000 for it. There we go. We've got our turbocharged estate car. It is not in the most exciting of colours, I will be honest. We can change that. We've got enough money to do all of that to the vehicle. Right, we shall send it back to the garage and see what condition this thing is in. Right, our M6 is back in the garage. We have $25,000 left to work on the vehicle. Let's just have a look. Right, so in the current condition, I don't quite know how... like how much the auction prices vary yet, so I may have paid far over the odds than I should have done for this car. I'm not sure on that stuff. Oh, that exhaust does not look particularly nice. Either way, though, I did quite fancy working on one of this. We are missing a door. I wonder what happened to the passenger door for this car. Please tell me I was right. It is the turboed one. Fantastic. The turbo actually looks quite shiny. There are some bits that don't look too bad on here. The gearbox, oh no, wait, the engine block looks awful. I've just seen how bad that looks. Okay, that's going to be fun. Yeah, it's not quite as horrible a rust bucket as the previous car. It's still not in great shape. Okay. Let us first... Oh, we'll let the lifter do its thing. Let's first get all of the body parts off the car. This time around, I will be taking a look at the tuning shop. There are kind of like customizable parts. So there are different types of front bumpers and so on that I may take a look at. I mean, things like the doors, I think, stay the same. But yeah, if I can get some different looking parts for the car, I think we will. We'll get rid of the tail lights and all of that, so on. Right. Okay, oh, and there's another door to be removed. We shall fix up the... let's use the body frame repair tool. Yes, we will fix that. I think that did charge me that time for the work. Right, what sort of condition? Okay, a couple of the lights are a bit buggered up. The doors can be repaired. That's the important thing, really. Is things like the doors can be repaired. So again, we're saving money. I don't think we'll have problems with money. I hope we won't have problems with money with this car now. But there we go. The wheels, I may repair them, or again, I may try with some of the alternate ones. Damn, the front suspension cross member is all rusted to hell. I am kind of hoping that potentially, with this being a slightly better conditioned car, that we might not have to replace much. We might be able to repair more bits. That makes things much easier for me if we can be repairing the bits. Of course, it's going to save me a whole heap of money. Let's get rid of these here. These wheels are not in the nicest of conditions. Right, what have we got here? Oh, we've got some half-decent brake discs. The exhaust, I mean, bits of the exhaust might be salvageable. Bits of it probably not so much. Right, yes, I know what. Let's get there. Let's remember this. Let's go and drain the oil and remember not to pour it all over the floor like a moron. There's the... The engine may be slightly see-through. It's okay though. Are we in line? Please be in line. It's going to have to do either way. Right. Yeah, I fear quite annoyingly. Lots of little bits look like they're in quite good condition. Like I think that's a steering. Oopsie. Don't mean to click on that. I just meant to drop the oil thing. No, they're steering up. But some of these suspension arms, some of the brake discs and so on looking decent nick. The drive shafts don't look too bad. The suspension doesn't look too bad. But the gearbox, the engine block, they look awful. And that's going to be an expensive thing. So we'll take off the suspension bits of the car first here. The discs don't look that bad actually. We've done relatively nicely on these. Is this a? It is. It's a turbocharged front-wheel drive estate car. Okay, I didn't realise this thing was front-wheel drive. I was kind of just assuming it was going to be a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but that is not the case. We've got to get all of these little bits off here first, don't we? Again, definitely think that for a sort of a 3-star car, I mean, I was kind of expecting perhaps a little bit better condition from this being the 3-star vehicle. I wonder how bad, like the Mercedes, or the Royal GTR or something, the one that went through that I didn't get. It looked sort of visually like it was in very good condition. I wonder how many bits of that were on the rather ruined side, really. Yeah, I mean the kind of the wheel bits don't look too terrible here. The calipers, I've seen a hell of a lot worse on the customer cars that have come through here. Some of the stuff that they have had on their vehicles is quite shocking, really. Wheel bearings again, they look all right. No, I've got to take off. Don't want to be trying to get to the gearbox yet. Got to be taking off this bit first. I will eventually remember the order that this lot here comes off in. Camera, if we could not just suddenly zoom in on the part. Get rid of the spring. I don't think the springs can be repaired, if I have remembered correctly. We'll get rid of one part of that, and then we'll get rid of this bit down here. And then we've got the tyre rolls. The steering rack looks pretty ruined in there. Again, it might be salvageable, though. It's not kind of the pure orange. None of the bits that I'm seeing here are the pure orange, which does give me some confidence with it. Oh, did I see? One thing with these more modern vehicles, those ABS modules, there's like, is it about $1.5, $2 grand just for those 2 bits? So if I can have them working... Oh, look at that brake caliper. It's almost brand new. I think I got a whole stack of the... Oh, no, I sold all of the crap, didn't I, to finish off the last car. Okay, never mind. This has got a more complicated rear suspension than the... than the muscle car. Yeah, that's perhaps not too surprising. Right, get rid of that, get rid of that. We've got one of these to try. Yeah, the last time it was literally just a beam across with a couple of springs, and that was it. That was all there was to it. This is a tad more sophisticated. Oh, and with of course the shock absorbers and so on. What have we? Okay, got to get the rear suspension arm. That can come off. Right. Small. Oh, yeah. The joys of rubber bushings. There will probably be many of them that need dealing with. We can get rid of you again. Not looking too bad. Hopefully repairable. That won't be. Rubber bushings are completely and utterly gone. Now we can get that rear knuckle housing off. Yeah, that exhaust is. Hello. If we can. No, come back here. Go to exhaust. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. Fuel tank actually looks. I was going to say fuel tank looks okay, but then the fuel tank doesn't quite show up the rust in the same way that the rest of the bits do. So my normal game of spot the rust doesn't quite work as well on them. I mean, the brake pads are not going to be repairable, so they're probably just going to get chucked, but they're a relatively straightforward thing, relatively cheap thing to be replacing. Is kind of how much of this is repairable back here and how much of it is. I'm hoping, as I said, as a 3-star kind of quality car, I'm hoping that more bits will be repairable in this one. So while I may have paid a little bit more money for the vehicle, hopefully, possibly, in the long run, it'll come off. I'll come a bit better off. I don't think it's really possible to lose money as such on these vehicles. It might be if you really mess things up. I'm hoping not. I'm sure I will find a way. If it is possible... Oh, crap. Bushing, get here. I'm sure if there is a way of doing it, I will manage to. But yeah, right. That's off. Again, all of the wheel bits, the kind of the knuckle housings and so on, all of them have actually been really quite good. And then of course the main sort of cross member back here is terrible. Come on, are any of these going to be savable? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. Right, that's pretty much the back of the car now off. That can come as well. The exhaust, that bit there's quite nice. That bit there is not quite as nice. That bit there, oh, catalytic converter is good. It'll be staying anyway. I'll say that much. Right, okay. That is the rear of the car done. What needs coming off to... that's what needs coming off. Many of these things lying around. The starter motor on the i4s, despite the fact that it looks like you could probably get it from down here, I believe we have to get it from the engine bay. The V8s, I think all of the V8s you do it from underneath the cars, and all of the i4s you have to do it from the engine bay. Quite annoyingly, despite the fact that it's quite nice and easy, should be nice and easy to get to. Maybe it isn't on this car. Whereabouts is? Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not quite the most ridiculous one. Hello, radiator, you're right in the way. Oil filter, that one there is going to definitely need changing. Right, so you're going to have to come down again. We might save the gearbox till last, because I can't be bothered to put the car back up in the air again. Right, that's most of the bits off the vehicle. Battery can come off. Let's get the... we'll probably have to raise it up for that last bit of a bloody exhaust pipe as well. That's not too bad. Exhaust manifold, turbo and exhaust manifold, both in pretty good nick. I might go for kind of like a repair on them. It's always the risk versus reward game with that kind of thing. Like if they're kind of at like 60-70%, do you try and fix it? You could break the part completely, but you could get it in a bit better condition. Okay, that radiator's pissing me off. Do we need to get a... we do need to get the fan off first. There we go, right, you can get out of the way. Alternator looks pretty nice. Let's get the... we've got all these little bloody clips. So, they're still fiddly buggers. While you don't ping them around and lose them, still trying to click on them is a bit of a pain. That air filter doesn't look the best. Right, so let's have a look at our belts and so on. The belts themselves are pretty gone. The pulleys, maybe not too bad. I mean, the water pump actually looks pretty nice. Okay, we can keep that going. That one, the crankshaft pulley, I think is going to need repairing, probably replacing. Power steering pump might need a new one if we can't fix it. ABS module looks ruined. They're expensive bits. I know I have more money, but there's still going to be expensive bits. ABS pump looks okay, though. What do we got up here? Throttle. It looks wrecked, but I think they're relatively cheap to buy. What have we got around here? Oh, yes, the alternator we were going to get out. The alternator, yeah, looks lovely, which is good news. It saves me some of the money. That's all just part of the block. That we have to go underneath the car again. Right, let us... Now we've got the kind of the brake servo as well. That can come off. Intake manifold. That looks also in decent condition. Now we've got to get into the engine itself. Let's see how ruined the inside is. Oh, please don't have a million different bits. That engine block does not look particularly nice in there. I think that might be gone beyond repair. Let's have a look. Spark plugs. Okay, fine, not spark plugs. We're doing this bit first because I misclicked. Well, that's how mechanics work. Basically, you just take off whichever part you click on first. Okay, it's totally how it works. Get rid of the spark plugs out of there. I think they're all wrecked. But again, they're nice, easy, cheap ones to replace. Okay, of course we want to take off this M bit, haven't we? My bad. Time belt cover. Look, I think from when I had a brief look through the parts list, the time belt cover was the bit in best condition. Get the time belt off and both of the cam gears. There's less little fiddly bits, I believe, to do in this one. The engine head kind of just comes off in one go. Yeah, it's held on by these... These 6 bolts, not very large bolts either, look at them. And that's that off. Oh, that engine block looks nasty. 2 pistons look like they might be alright. 2 pistons look like they might have, might be in decent enough nick to be usable, at least. Oh, crap, we haven't got the fuel filter. Get that out of there. Alright, car, you can go back up in the air. I think this one's been a bit of a more straightforward one to pull apart. It's been a relatively quick disassemble on the M6, and it's looking in pretty decent condition. Yes, let's get the gearbox off. Let's see how ruined. If we could have a working flywheel and clutch, or again, have them at levels where I can replace or repair them, certainly with the likes of the flywheel. Oh, there's a silver clutch release bearing in this one, as opposed to the orange ones that we normally see when I do gearboxes on here. That's wrecked. The clutch, actually, the clutch doesn't look too bad. The flywheel I've seen better. I have seen worse though, so the flywheel's not doing too badly. Right, are we going to go and find all of these? Oh, come on now. No, that's the way to do it. Yeah, we might have a couple of savable pistons. The pistons were stupidly expensive. And again, working on, well, a 4-cylinder engine, there's half the bits that you kind of need. That's probably part of the reason why it's been a quicker one to do the taking apart. There's just less bits, essentially, while the rear suspension is a lot more sophisticated on this. It's less bits overall because of the engine. Right, and then we've got to go from the top to get out these pistons. Even if the piston, the ruined pistons, they might be in a bit better condition so that they're repairable level. You can go back up into the air, and then we've pretty much got the engine block, and that's it. Oh, we've got to get the crankshaft out, and that's the last bit of that. I think everything's off the car. I think the car is now completely stripped, as much as I can strip the vehicle anyway. And engine block is... engine block is now out. Right, we have taken apart our car. Just the shell alone is worth 3,300 with all the various parts. Let's go have a look. Let's go repair the bits. See what we can fix and what we can't fix. We can get the ABS module and maybe the gearbox and maybe the engine block. Fantastic news. Right. Please don't break those bits, okay? That would be annoying. Like, radiator fan, I don't really much care about. I'd like the camshaft to work. Please don't break the gearbox. Okay, that's good. Power steering pump, that's good. Engine block, I'm going to fix that up a bit more. Steering rack, 100%, look at that. Fuel rail, okay, that's all right. Rear suspension cross member. Now, even if, like, the rims, for example, I'm probably going to get new ones. If I can repair them, it means I can sell them on for more money, I believe. Front suspension cross member is fixed up as well. So, yeah, I'm going to repair all of these bits. I might as well, seeing as they are here. Crankshaft is done. Engine head is up to 79%. Get some camshafts back better condition. Drive axle, yeah, 92% on that one. Right, now we're starting to come towards the parts where it's a little bit more dicey. Do you go for a... Oh, we are on an absolute roll. I think we're going to keep going. I think we're going to go for... Shall we go for 80% and above, perhaps? 97% on that, fantastic. Yeah, we'll go for repairing them. Oh, that first failure, I don't know what it was. It couldn't have been a clip or something, could it? I think it was something bigger. 91%, okay, don't break this bit. Oh, thank God for that. 99% on the engine block. That's what we want to be seeing. We can repair the clutch plate, that's alright then. Fixing the throttle and the brake caliper, radiator. This is going... No, don't say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. The second you say it, you know you're going to be in trouble. Exhaust manifold, 100%. Look at that. Brake servo, we could have that one fixed as well. 94%. Yes, we're doing it. Fuel rail can get another run through here. Oh no, we broke a clip. What a shame. It's more likely to break them trying to get them off the damn thing than me trying to repair them. Brake caliper, yeah, we'll get another one of them done up. Exhaust manifold is broken. The manifold cover, not the manifold itself. So, you know. Now, gearbox, please. Okay, the gearbox is at 80%. That's going to stay there. As much as I'd like it to be at 100, I'm not risking that one again. Again, these parts here are not too fussed if they don't end up. If I end up breaking the smaller parts, I care a lot less about them. The bonnet can go to 100%. That's nice. Oh, we broke one of the knuckle housings. That is a little bit irritating. There we go. That's the risk that you run. Oh, we broke a headlight. I was possibly going to change them anyway. Wheel in better condition. Timing chain cover is good. Water pump is good. Fuel pump is good. This is getting risky. I say it's getting risky. I should have more than enough money to cover. Ah, crap. We buggered up the alternator. We broke the... we're on a terrible, terrible streak there. That was everything gone. God damn it. Right. Surely... we lost a wheel. That's done. That's done. Engine head cover. Okay, right. We are almost... Last part. Power steering pump is not broken. Right. It had such a good start. We had a lovely run of luck through there with the parts, but most of the bits, quite a lot of the bits certainly have come out. I mean, we've got 3 decent condition wheels we can sell. Yeah, quite a lot of parts came out in good nick from all of that. And the big important parts, like the engine block, turbo, front suspension, cross member. Did we repair the rear one, or was that gone beyond use? I haven't seen it actually. Where is the rear suspension bit? Am I going blind, or was that? Oh, that's a front drive shaft. Just looking for a large bit of metal at the moment to try and find where it is. Lower suspension arm is there. More lower suspension arms. Maybe it was gone beyond use. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it. Either way, we'll find it when we come to go and put the vehicle together. Most of the suspension arms survived relatively. There we go. Rear suspension cross member. That's the one. That's at 80%. So yeah, a lot of the big bits we've managed to save. We managed to get them in decent enough condition to, yeah, be able to put the vehicle back together. I think without having to buy too many new parts, which is good. Anyway, that was the M6 being stripped down. I think I may have paid a little bit too much money, possibly, on this one. We will see, though, by the time we have come to finish the rebuild of the car. Yeah, I think we're in good stead. Got a lot more parts ready to go back on this one. Won't have to buy as many parts, certainly, for the rebuild of this car. And hopefully, we're going to finish it in a bit better condition. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.